Unbelievable. You will be shocked as Obasanjo's letter got Nigeria into this mess. Hello, my wonderful people. A particular letter Olusegun Obasanjo has written is being held against him. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. How Obasanjo's letter got Nigeria into this mess. Nigeria is in a deep trouble and there is no use whatsoever beating about the bush over the bad matter. As I right now, the country is ruling out the barbaric act of some Muslim students stoning to death and burning the remains of a helpless Miss Deborah Samuel in a Sokoto state school because they said she allegedly blasphemed the prophet. People are lamenting that if there had been responsible leadership in the land, the lynch mob could not have been allowed to take laws into their hands, take her from the school security personnel and carry out this wicked atrocity. Even the mere mention of the arrest of a couple of the killers has led to more riots clamoring for her release. Catholic Bishop Matthew Kolkal suspending the obvious Sunday Mass across the state is what needed to be done. The fear is that the dire consequences may lead to an eruption of religious warfare in the country as pro-barbaric and monkey-sucking demons in the country may arise, leading to a religious war. A good friend of mine blamed it all on the mistake of 2015, and he has just handed it over to me a 273-page book titled Before We Forget Obasanjo's Letter to President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan and Aftermath, edited by Francis Adeyomi and published in 2014 by Peace and Development Project in Ogba, Ikeja, Lagos. The book is aimed at the documenting history and deepening engagement of Nigerian political and governance process in the light of popular debate elite by the letter addressed to former President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan by former President Olusegun Obasanjo and made public and published in December 2013. According to Adeyomi, we found public engagement of issues around the president exchange very critical to our policies, the governance and continuous integrations of leadership questions in Nigeria. By the publication, our objective is to avoid present and future generation the opportunity of appreciating the whole account of issues and contention that dominated the historic debate. The draft of the book can be gleaned from the bold capitals of the blonde when former President Olusegun wrote his historic letter to President Jonathan. He probably expected a banquet of flower from a broad spectrum of Nigerians, but enlightening Nigerians, including his own daughter, Elias saw through him. He didn't bargain for what he got. It indeed uncommonly for a former president to criticize the then sitting president elected from his own party. Obasanjo happened to be the exception to every rule. It is not for someone that many of Obasanjo's critics see him as suffering the Messiah complex and know all habit of always having all solutions to all problems. The Vanguard column OB is quoted at the back of the book titled The Remarkable Thing About Obasanjo is that he has all the answers when he's not in government. But when he's there, he has no answer at all. And this is why Nigerians must be weary of such people and look out for solutions that could possibly change the nation. Obasanjo supported Buhari's government and administration into being, spoke against the then president who was in his own party. Hence, where we are today, a result of his decision he made some time ago. So, when when Olusegun Obasanjo, after handing over to Umaru Musa Yar'Adua and what have you, people thought that, Obasanjo, who picked, Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, they were in good terms. But the fallout really came when Ebele Jonathan was seeking for a second tenure. At this time, Nigerians felt Goodluck Ebele Jonathan has not done well, and he needs to be replaced. And one of the persons who should have supported Jonathan, so to say, in that time to say, oh boy, you have not done well. Oh, how can we remedy things? Because like they said, Jonathan was all Olusegun Obasanjo was always profiling solution, trying to teach Jonathan what to do. And this was part of the major fallout because Jonathan did not find it funny, saying, when you were in power, we did not see what you did. Now that you are out of power, you suddenly have all the solution. You suddenly know what should be done. How come when you were there, you did not fix all these things? And the support of Olusegun Obasanjo of Buhari, coming into power really hurt and, offended Jonathan. And then Obasanjo said Jonathan was sending people after him. Obasanjo had to tear his membership of People Democratic Party. And the rest is history today. But these are some of the things that happen. And Nigerians now are owning the blame of this country where we are now, how devastation of how things have gone. The young girl that was leashed and everything, they owe it, and they are pointing fingers straight on at Buhari for his endorsement of Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, his endorsement of Buhari, that he was part and parcel of those who birthed this current administration, thinking that Buhari was the Messiah. Here we are, and the Messiah has become helpless, and things are falling apart. The same Messiah he has also tried to provide solution to on what to do and how to do it, and he has been shunned by the same people. In fact, he did not even just insult him himself, which is bad enough. He would tell his aide, it's the aides that will be replying, Olusegun Obasanjo. That's how deteriorating things have gone. And, Nigerians are putting the blame, more of the blame on Jonathan, on Olusegun Obasanjo, that he got us where we are today with the decisions he made at that point in time. A lot of people felt we needed the change. Jonathan was not doing well, blah, 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 blah. But here we are. Here we are. A lot of people have gone to beg Jonathan, saying we are sorry. We thought we have seen heaven and earth, not knowing that what we had was even good. Now here we are. You see, please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. God bless. Have a fantastic day. Bye for now.